Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So today I really wanted to show you something that really has nothing to do with writing, but it also has to do with being an author and a career. So obviously, as you guys know, I am running a YouTube channel, or at least trying to, and it's very difficult, but as a self-published author, a lot of self-published authors look for other streams of income that we can find. So like, for instance, I also professionally edit. Some other authors that are really good at drawing or designing will sell art, whether that's digital art and whatever, or selling their services, or making cover art, cover designing, that sort of thing. Some authors I know are professional formatters and stuff. Other ones will run a YouTube channel and bring in income that way, use it to try to sell their books and stuff like that. So we authors really try to find any revenue stream we can in order to help make more money, because our books don't make us a whole lot. And part of running a YouTube channel includes having music and background music, especially because when I write and do time lapses in the videos, I need music to go along with that. And I struggled so long to try to find a good copyright free website that allows you to download copyright free music, and a lot of it that I used was kind of like, you could tell it's really cheaply made. And so I actually discovered this place called Epidemic Sound through another author that runs a YouTube channel, and she uses it for her time lapses as well, and recommended it, so I got it that way. And ever since, I've been using Epidemic Sound for all of the sounds in my YouTube videos, and I'm really excited and happy about it. And so I wanted to share with you guys how I use it and give you guys a referral link in case you would like to try it. So the first thing that I do is you can discover, so a few songs will pop up, but you can find different playlists and themes, so you can run through those if you have a specific thing that you're looking for, or you could just type in the search bar, like, I'm just looking for pleasant, like a pleasant kind of time lapse. So you could select mood, like if you want to focus on the happy or hopeful versus the elegant or floating. You could do genre, so acoustic if you wanted emotions, drama, 1990s pop, 2000s pop. Like, I love it because there's so many different like options to make it sound like what you want. So I also use these for my writing sprints videos, where I come up with a theme, and then I make usually a 10 to 30 minute video of just music to get writers in the mood to write, and they can play that video and listen to it and write as they're listening to it. And so you could look up fantasy, you could look up sci-fi, like say I was going to do one that was themed around contemporary romance, clean romance, you would probably do acoustic group, and then you could find all kinds of cute ones. You could type in romantic. You could do, I've done, one of my favorites was actually like samurai themed, and through here, and there was like so many different Japanese ones. It was like really like Deep Space Samurai, like apparently that's a playlist. So there's just all kinds of stuff. So basically, when you find the song that you want, you can play it here and listen to it. And usually I'll listen to here. I'll probably jump through to see if, okay, that's quiet here, but this may get booming, and I don't want to like scare anybody or overwhelm their ears. So I'll like listen to it and whatnot. You can like it. You can copy the link to it if you wanted to know, or make your own playlist for it, or you can download it. And if you get a subscription, you can basically download the song. I have a folder for specific videos, like I did my fireplace one. It was like a Christmas themed, like you're sitting beside the fireplace, and so I got a bunch of music that was fitting the Christmas, like the Christmas themed type stuff, where you just feel like you're sitting by a cozy fireplace. I got the sound of some fire crackling, put it all together, and made a writing sprint video. I'll have it pop up here as a heading, but so it's just like really like, it has so many options and stuff, and usually I like a lot of pop kind of sounding stuff because that's more catchy for my time lapses. Because I mean, let's be honest, like, artist time lapses are really fun to watch because you can watch the art come onto the page. Writing time lapses are a little boring, and so what Epidemic Sound does for me is it makes my time lapses more interesting and makes people want to listen to it, because of the music is so good, you don't want to skip through it. And that's what I found with the time lapses from the other author that I watch on her YouTube channel. So real quick, let's just find, I took a clip of me doing a writing thing earlier. I wrote a little bit, and so I have a little time lapse I can use, and I'll make it for you. So let's do. You know what? Let's do creative, because they have some really, really interesting sounds that is like fits being creative and stuff like that. Not that one. See, let's do relaxing. I don't want beats. So you just listen, you go through and listen to ones until you find one you like. So you can skip through. Yeah, I like that feel. So basically you download the one that you want. And I use, I don't know, VSDC Video Editor is the program that I use. I used to use something different, but it basically crashed on me. So this is the one I use now, and I love it. It's an amazing editing program. So basically you download the song that you want. And I go here to new project, so I would just do like writing, time lapse. And so you would go here and grab the clip, which I actually don't have on my computer, so I'm gonna have to put this on here really quick. Basically, I get the clip, put it in the editor, and I go and find the song. And I have a folder specifically for the music that I use in Epidemic Sound. So you would kind of just find whatever music that you want. And then on this particular program, it's very complicated. It took me forever to figure out how to speed up the clip. But you go here to speed. Let's try 500. Oops, not 1500. My goodness. Let's try 500. Let's do 600. Alright, so that speeds it up to less than a minute. And I like to, so I want to cut this to start at the more interesting parts. So I'm going to, when you go to cut and edit, you cut region, apply changes, yes. So now this audio file will start when the song picks up. I also want to make sure it fades in on the sound so it doesn't just seem random. And with all of that, you also want to make sure it fades out, so that way it fades out and doesn't seem like randomly cut off. And then you would, now my program lags if you watch the clip here sped up until you render it, so I won't get a good feel for it and until after I render the video. But as you can see, it's very, oh, that's causing it to mess up. So that's the general idea, is you go through the time lapse, and I'm going to also mute, it's called amplitude silence, and you want it the whole parent duration, which means the whole clip is going to be muted. Since we have this pretty music you could ideally listen to. So you can see me working from my notes here, so I'm actually typing above that. So my camera, you can see my fingers, but you can't really see what I'm actually writing, which is a good thing because I want it to be kept secret from the audience. But you get the idea. And so from there, export project. So you would just do writing time lapse short, and then I save that to my YouTube stuff. So I save it. I make sure all the information's correct, and I export the project, and that basically puts all of this together. And then when it's finished exporting, I would go to youtube.com, and that is where I would use this to upload the video, put in all the information from it, and post it on YouTube. And that's what I do for a lot of, for every video that I have Epidemic sounds in it, that's what I do. And so I use it for things like that where it's a writing time lapse. I also use it on Canva. when I make the writing sprint video. So for example, if I wanted, I click video, so I'm making a video on Canva. Now I don't have Canva Pro like I used to. I had to cut a lot of subscriptions this month, but you would go to audio, no wait, scratch that. You would go to uploads, and then I prefer Epidemic Sound because their sounds are so much better and more professional than Canva's are. So you would basically just go upload, and then you would find, let's do Epidemic Sound, audio. So let's do Asian Japan. That's pretty classic. And so see, it's uploading here. So you would put that, so that would sound, but it's only going to allow you to play the audio for the clip that you have. So you have to find a pretty long clip. So you can either put pictures there, or you could put video clips. So I don't know if we can find any free ones, but we'll just do cherry blossoms. For example, see, these are all pro. Here, this is a free one, and it's 20 seconds. So I would put in text like Japanese themed writing sprint go, just for example. And then you would do, here in a minute, oh, my internet's acting very slow, but you get the point. I would change the font to be a little bit more pretty. I would change the color so that you could actually see it. You know, I would do white, maybe add in a square behind it so we can actually see if it would actually pop up. But yeah, I don't know why that's not working, but that would pop up, so then you could listen to the pretty. See? And you could go like this. And now you have the pretty Epidemic Sound music. See? And then you would download it, same thing, upload it to YouTube, that sort of thing. So, as I said, Epidemic Sound is so wonderful. They have so many good sounds in there, and honestly, they have a lot of sounds that when I listen to them, it inspires me and gets me in the mood to make stories, and that's what good music does. And so music can be a huge source of inspiration for you writers out there, and so even if you don't use it commercially, you can still use it. If you don't use it commercially or for your social media, you can use this for TikTok, Instagram, to make your little TikToks. Like if you really want to make it TikTok or Instagram Reels or even YouTube Shorts, get on Canva, pull up a clip, make a short video, put some Epidemic Sound music to it, and you're good to go. But even if you don't want to use it for social media or YouTube, you can actually just download their music and listen to it privately on your own. Even if you don't want to use it for YouTube or social media, you could still download it and listen to it for fun. Like I have a whole bunch of them saved because when I listen to the music, it inspires story ideas, and I can write to it or whatever the case, whatever I feel like doing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And learned a little bit more about how I get music from Epidemic Sound. If you guys want to try Epidemic Sound, then click the link below. It'll give you a chance to have a free trial, I think, for 30 days. So be sure to grab it and try it out if you want to, even if you don't want to use it for social media. As I said, you can just use it to download music and listen to it on your own and write and be inspired and go write your stories. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, subscribe for more writing and reading videos every Monday, and if you want to check out some of my famous time lapses, then click here. In this video, I actually did a time lapse as I designed a map, which is another way that I use Epidemic Sound. So check this out. It's a really fun map, and you don't want to miss the creative process that I used in order to design a map.